Good morning. It's Vijay here. Today is Friday, 11th of July 2025. Welcome to yet another episode of Pre-Market Commentary. Today there was a very interesting headline, lots of headlines yesterday and as we go into the market today. But the one headline which caught my eye was that investors are fleeing the markets. There was this report by moneycontrol.com which said Grow, Zerodha, and Angel together lost about 11 lakh active investors in the first half of 2025. Now, that is what I would say comes to about 5% of the total investable base among these three broking houses. And these three broking houses are basically for retail investors, large base. At present, 5% may not mean much, but this there can be an exodus if the government policies are not good enough. But I look at it very positively because you see, when a lot of people who came for short term ran away from the market or running away from the market or want to run away from the market, will mean the markets will become healthier. Especially more, quite a few of them I suspect would be option traders. They would have lost money, and they would, some of them probably could be even small cap and micro cap, because if you remember in the first 3 months, all the gurus of the stock market were asking investors to run away from the stock markets, and secondary market investors have taken the cue and have run away. Now, subsequently, the market has gone up spectacularly from the February lows, but they will always miss that kind of rally, because you begin to listen to people whom you think are experts, but who in turn will not be trading on their own money. They'll be trading on others' money. So one needs to be very careful when you look at when you hear people who are not trading on their money, unlike us. So today morning we start with the Gift Nifty lower by about the sharp cuts. 140 points lower is what it is showing. We don't really know whether that's what will happen. US futures tanked about 200% after 200 points after Trump made some tariff announcements where he said Canada will have a tariff of 35%. But he also said most other countries will have 15 to 20%, which I think is good for India in one way, because we were looking at 26, from 26 to 15 to 20 will mean a relief, somewhat of a relief. But we still don't know whether India will be in 15, 20, or will there be a deal and it will remain only at 10%. Nevertheless, I'm very hopeful that India will get a good deal out of this. So I'm not very concerned about tariffs on India. So US market actually consolidated yesterday, but Nasdaq briefly hit a record high, and Dow Jones also went up more than 200 points at one point of time, but closed below 200. Then there is some statement which is going to come on Monday, is what Trump says on Russia. We don't know what it is, and being Trump, he will come at some spectacularly big announcement, but which he will not follow up. Yesterday, Nvidia topped. Nvidia is now the most expensive share in the market, and European markets went up. FTSE up more than 1%. US weekly jobless claims talked about stable labor market conditions, whereas one of the Fed member said that he's expecting, or at least he'll vote for interest rate cut in the July meeting. So US 10-year yield was steady at 4.35. At one point of time, it had gone close to 4.39, and Brent is hovering around 69, which is well within the range. So what happened yesterday in our markets? Markets opened brighter, but they failed to hold on to gains, and Nifty gave up 25,400. In my opinion, it's par for the course. It has to come to 20 EMA generally. Not it has to. I mean, generally it comes to 20 EMA, both Nifty and Bank Nifty, and then only they move ahead. So it's still some more distance. So maybe there's some pain, and the pain could be in the morning today. So broader markets also yesterday were weak, and about 40 of the Nifty stocks closed in the red. Bharti Airtel was the biggest loser, probably because of Starlink of Trump as a Starlink coming into India. So IT stocks were largely in red because of the TCS results and Tata Elxsi results. Asian Paint slipped 2% after the company sold its entire stake. Now, yesterday, FIs and DIs were again buyers, 812 crores. So it is not that they are selling. The market fell on its own weight. So after the close, we had TCS. TCS profit came at 12,760 crores, a 4% improvement. But much better than what the CNBC TV 18 poll said. So while the profits are nothing to really celebrate about, who knows that TCS may actually go up today because it has been hammered quite a bit in the last 1 week. Now, just let's very interesting two brokerage comments. Nomura says they will maintain a neutral. Right now, it is 3,400 is the price of TCS, so they are expecting 3,780 as the target. UBS, on the other hand, is very bullish. They talk about a target of about 3,950. So there will be a fight of the giants today, in my opinion. So TCS may not be going down. I won't be surprised if it closes in the positive. HUL has now selected a new managing director. She is, it is a lady, and she's got experience. Priya Nair has experience of about 30 years. So that is probably going to be considered as positive. And HUL has been going up for the last few days. So one never knows. Buy on rumors, sell on news also may happen. But that augurs well, I suspect, for the stock. So here is this NDTV profit watch list. One doesn't know whether markets will listen to NDTV profit, but for whatever it's worth, the numbers are here. Glenmark has got they've got a licensing deal with AbbVie. So I think that should be in focus, and probably it will do well. But Glenmark recently shot up again by the rumor, sell the news may come into play. Anand Rathi has shown a strong AUM and profit growth. Aegis has got some good news. Birla Corp they won a mining lease, and Crystal Integrated, it is about 200 crore facility management order. This is a small company. Tata Elxsi, bad results, so it may get hammered. According to NDTV profit, TCS also is negative, but I feel the price may be positive. Irida has come with poor results. Z, the shareholders have rejected the promoter infusion, so things may not be good on the Z front. Airtel, as I said, it has come down yesterday. It may still come down today also. So overall, we'll probably have a very volatile Friday, and I am, as usual, bullish on all declines. We'll buy. We are planning, maybe we'll buy even TCS also. So whatever you do, I hope it is successful. Thank you for me.